Hello everyone, I am Chillerflix here with my review of Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Now, for those of you who see the movie as a new start of the franchise or something that's over the top and meaningless, I am kind of caught in between. For one thing, I like talking about the plot as it is a horror movie brought into real life from the perspective of the actresses and actors of the original franchise of Nightmare on Elm Street. This was a reimagining by the great Wes Craven, who died recently last year of brain cancer. May God rest his soul. But a New Nightmare also comes with a few problems. For one thing, you build up to this great reveal of Freddy Krueger in the hospital, showing him with his menacing claw, his cloak that he never wore before, and his Attack on Titan looking face. It seems that the makeup department was downgraded this time. I don't know why, because it does not seem logical to show the claw for a big reveal if Freddy himself is already the killer. We've seen him in 7 other installments. But alas, there's not really much that can be said. There's no clever kills, there's no comedic undertones of Krueger's, well, zaniness. We just know that he's Krueger, that's it. It seems as though the movie lost itself in its own plot. You went from being this over the top killer who is believed to be an urban legend but turns out to be true in the eyes of children to a adult killing psycho in Hollywood. No. People don't go to Krueger films to watch Hollywood magic. We go to see the over the top killing, the imaginative ways that Krueger takes out his victims, and more or less super disappointment in the boiler room where he's normally from. This time he's in a what I can only describe as ancient ruins mixed with a wood fire stove in the middle of fucking nowhere with water everywhere. Excuse me, what? That that makes about as much sense as giving Jason a room full of fire in his own little world. Because Jason is a supernatural entity. He doesn't need one. Krueger has always had his boiler room. That's kind of what the main problem is with this film. The boiler room. Everyone is talking about how there's so much good effects. Not really. See, I give the movie credit for its opening with Freddy's claw being the only thing. You know, invading the girl's dreams and killing a bunch of people. Problem is that later on in the film, he kills a woman who's clearly awake, and they decide to go all shining with the little boy. Someone please explain to me why Krueger is talking through a little child. This has never happened before. I understand that a movie wants to do something different. I also know that you have to take chances. But after 7 films, going into your 8th, I don't think it's proper to start trying new things that don't belong. And Wes Craven is known for his disturbing imagery in his movies because of his nightmares. After all, Freddy Krueger is supposedly, quote unquote, based off of a childhood bully. So, what better revenge than to make him into a child killing molester? Works for me. Now, as for many things, I will give my 2 cents and state that Jeff Davis, who played Freddy's hand double, was actually pretty good. I'll be honest. Wes Craven's cameo did throw me off, but I did enjoy seeing the creator inside his own work. Talking about Stan Leeing this shit. A lot of the actors were really good, and Robert Englund, once again, does amazing works. It's very sad that Wes Craven had passed away, and it's not much that can be said. And it's just like, this was a movie to mark the 10th anniversary. I think it could have been done better. But then again, these are just my 2 cents. I'll be giving a longer review later on. But for now, let me talk about the plot. Essentially, Heather Langenkamp, now in Los Angeles with her husbands Chase and young son Dylan, she's become quite popular due to her role as the original Nancy Thompson from Nightmare on Elm Street. She starts having nightmares about the claw of Freddy Krueger attacking her friends and loved ones. It's kind of odd, and there are some forms of, well, foreshadowing, such as a cut on her husband's finger, given the excuse that it was the earthquake and some glass fell on him. Her son Dylan is prone to nightmares and sleepwalking, and it does not really seem much of anything until you realize Freddy is using the child as sort of a gateway or as a messenger of doom. Not exactly the best. Like, I'll be honest. There's really weird stuff going on. Whenever Dylan sleeps, someone dies. And yeah, I understand that Krueger is after children, but this is honestly the weirdest thing. I didn't understand why he was killing the adults. Like, Krueger killed teenagers in the past 7 installments and attacked one mother, but that was in her, well, son's dream. Sorry, daughter's dream. My apologies. I just don't understand what could be going wrong. What could be done right? I think the movie just lost itself and became more like Scream in a way. After all, I was doing this review over at 12 in the morning, so my phone started ringing. I'm like, oh, hey, Krueger, sorry your fucking movie tanked. Whatever. That's basically my review for today. If you want to check out more, follow me on Twitter. Also, link in the description, or follow my channel Between Duos and Trios. Me and my friends make videos every week. Catch you later.